Today's video is brought to you by O.C.C LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before O.C.C LED lighting, and here is some after O.C.C LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, O.C.C LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. So I'm in the process of editing the video that you're about to watch. And as I go over the footage, I feel like I need to do a little explaining. By the title of this video, you can tell maybe that something was weird. And you'll know what I'm talking about when we get into the video. My run-in with Paul Sr., it was just awkward. The event was from 6 to 8, and I had no trouble finding a place to park, pulled right in. I walk in the front door, and you immediately walk into the gift shop section, and there was a few of the bikes from the show up on display on this shelf behind the cash register. And so I kind of walked around in there a little bit and then headed into the restaurant part where there was some more bikes and stuff on the wall. And there was a decent amount of people inside eating. Nice bar selection, but yet it wasn't packed. Then I noticed there's an outside area, so I proceeded out there where there was maybe 25-30 people. And I was a little surprised at the lack of turnout for this deal. And we're getting close to 6, or when he's supposed to arrive, and there's still not a lot of people there at all. There was a storm coming in, and actually I hit it on my drive to Tampa, and it was actually so bad for about 20 minutes that I had to pull off of the road. I couldn't see the edge of the hood in front of me, and I was on the freeway, so that was interesting. But I figured that maybe scared a lot of people away if they were going to show up on bikes, right? But anyways, there just really wasn't a lot of people there. 6 o'clock rolls around. He comes in a back side door. He kind of looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. He looked around. I don't know if it was the lack of people there, but he didn't seem very happy. Not very enthusiastic. Kind of seemed like more of a chore. I was fairly close in line, like maybe 5 or 6 people back. You know, even at the beginning of the line, he wasn't very, how to say this without being negative, he just wasn't very enthusiastic. I guess that's probably the best way to say it. He, you know, if he's that way at the beginning of the line, imagine towards the end of the line. So I'm glad I was at the beginning, but you know, he didn't really say a whole lot. He just kind of kept his head down. We had an awkward handshake. He was like fist pounding people, and then I get up there and he puts his hand out like a handshake, and I put my fist out, and you know, it was just kind of weird. Then we had like one of those little femi girl grandma shakes, so that was kind of awkward. Here's a photograph of that actually. You know, you'll see all that in the video. I put the camera down and filmed the whole thing from the side there, which was nice. But it was just awkward. Now, I'm not saying Paul's a bad guy. I have nothing against him. I'm not saying a bad word about him or his establishment or anything of that nature. He could have just been having a bad day. He could have been bummed out about the weather and the turnout. There's a million things, and I'm not going to hold it against him, and neither should you. Please, I don't want to see the comment section filled up with, you know, bad mouthing him or the bikes or anything of that nature. Please just save it. You know, it's not worth it, and that's not what we're about here at this channel. So if that's stuff you got to say, take it somewhere else. But I just wanted to put that out there so that, you know, you're aware, I'm aware, and if it seems a little weird, that's kind of the backstory. Here's the video now. Hope you enjoy. Leave a comment, subscribe, all that stuff. But if you do leave a comment, you'll notice that I do reply to about 99% of them. And it's just something I like to do. So please, if you got something positive to say or have a question, go ahead and throw it down in the comments and it'll more than likely get answered. Hello and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. In today's episode we are in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida, here at the Orange County Choppers Roadhouse and Museum. As you can see by the sign behind me, Paul's going to be here in a little bit, but before he gets here, you know what to do. Go ahead, hit that subscription button, the notification bell, leave a comment, a thumbs up. All that stuff is super helpful, and it's very greatly appreciated. Let's get inside, take a look around the museum, the restaurant, maybe grab a bite to eat, wait for Paul to show up. Got an area here where you can learn how to ride, take your test.
How's it going, man? Good, how are you? Good, good.
Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. It's a little difficult to film here because of all of the people and the music that they're playing. I don't need a copyright strike for any of that, so I'm apologizing for it being a little bit short, but that's how it goes sometimes. As always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.